So the sabudana vada is ready. Taste it, like it. If you like it, subscribe to my channel for more cooking, and let us enjoy cooking together. That's what I love, crafting and cooking. So let me show you. See, you can hear the sound of the, and it's either you have it with this nutty groundnut chutney. It is very nutty in flavor and taste. Either have it with this or dunk it in curd. Both ways, it's awesome. Okay, so these are the ingredients for the sabudana vada. Potatoes, I have boiled and mashed it. So you can see they are like 4 medium size or large, whatever you call it. To that I have washed this sabudana and soaked it for nearly about 3 to 4 hours, and with very little water. If you have you're soaking 1 cup of sabudana, you have to add, just after washing it, just add half a cup of water and let it soak. It will just absorb and it will become dry like this. So when you press it, see, you can see it just breaks. It's so nice. And so put this sabudana into this. To that I'm going to add some coriander leaves, a tablespoon of green chilies, half a teaspoon of ginger, chop it very fine. Okay, and this is ground cumin seed. So I'm just adding 1 teaspoon of ground cumin seed. You can add the whole cumin seed also. This is, I have powdered and made it on my own, so I prefer putting it when it is little ground, so that it is the seeds are eaten up and not discarded. So now to this I'm going to add salt, about according to what the potato and the sabudana should be of the same quantity, approximately same quantity, because if you put too much of potato, it will just absorb oil, and if you put too much of sabudana, it will just start breaking. It won't bind. So both of them should be in the same quantity. Use your hands and mix the entire mixture. Now I have kept the oil to get hot, and simultaneously I'm going to make this vada. So I'm going to take a little bit of oil, grease my palm, take a little when you're making these vadas, you should see that there are no cracks. If there are cracks in the vada, that is where the oil seeps in and your vadas become soggy. So I'm going to keep it at this size, and you can see they are very smooth. There are no cracks. So see that this is one point where oil doesn't get absorbed, and I'm going to just keep them and continue making all. I have made this much and I will make this remaining. Let's start frying. So the oil is hot and it's on medium flame, not high. Try to keep your vadas uniform so that they cook evenly. These vadas have to get nicely fried on one side and only then flip them over. Otherwise they will stick to the bottom. So let them fry nicely, let them get a little golden underneath, and then we will flip them. So they have been frying in this position on this side for about 1 minute. Now let us slowly with a fork flip them. Okay. So they are slightly golden brown, but we'll let them cook till they are nice and golden brown on both the sides. So see, they are. Now for this sabudana vada, you can either eat it plain. I like to eat it with curd, but it's left up to you. You can either eat it plain or you can eat it with curd. So I'm going to make a chutney. So let's go there while this gets a little fried up. So the vadas are getting fried. I turn them again. Now to this vada mixture you can also add raisins, cashew nuts, groundnuts, which I omitted in my recipe because I have my old dad and he cannot eat it. So I have omitted it. But you can add crushed peanuts, cashew nuts, raisins, 1 tablespoon each, and then make the vadas. Okay. Now while the sabudana vadas are getting fried, let us make some chutney to go with it. So I have coriander leaves, about 2 or 3 tablespoons, 1 inch, less than 1 inch of ginger, 2 chilies, and here I have crushed groundnuts. I have roasted groundnuts, so I'm putting about half a cup because I'm not making a lot of chutney. So this goes into the chutney along with a little bit of salt according to your taste. So I'm putting salt. And I'm just going to grind this to a fine paste. So you can see the sabudana vadas are nice and brown and crispy. I'm going to remove them out and put the next set of it. Meanwhile, I will also grind my chutney. So here the entire batch of sabudana vadas, the entire batch has been fried. Now as I said, you can eat it plain like this, or you can also dunk it in curd. I love to dunk it in curd and have it. This one was put last, so I'll just leave it there for some time. See how lovely golden brown. And as I said, if you add the sabudana and the potato in the same proportion, they will not break. They will come out very nicely. So please do it that way. So the vadas are ready. Now I'm going to dunk some of them in curd, and I'm going to keep some of them plain. So here I have curd, to which I am going to add some sugar. This is optional. If you want it spicy, don't add sugar, but I am adding. It tastes nice when the curd has a little bit of sugar. So 3 teaspoons of sugar. 3 teaspoons of sugar, and I'm going to whisk it. So still I have 2 vadas which were left to get fried. Now I'm going to temper this curd. So I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of oil from there. The oil is hot, so I'm going to add a little mustard seeds. Okay, the oil is not so hot, so I will just take this out. So I'm going to temper this oil for the curd. I'm going to put some cashew nuts and raisins also in that. Let the cashew nuts and raisins get a little fried. You can see it's fried. Now I'm going to take it out. The oil is still hot. I'm going to add a little bit of chili powder to this hot oil. I'm going to pour it on this. And now to dunk some of my dahi vadas and let them soak in this curd for at least 10 to 20 minutes. I think the bowl is too small. It's okay. Dunk, dunk, dunk inside. Yeah. Now let me show you one of the vadas. See, they are so spongy. You can hear the crispy sound, and they are yummy from inside. I tasted the small one, so enjoy. Eat it plain with this nutty chutney. It has a very nutty flavor to it, so eat it with this or you eat it with curd. Both ways it's awesome. So the sabudana vada is ready. Taste it, like it. If you like it, subscribe to my channel for more cooking, and let us enjoy cooking together. That's what I love, crafting and cooking. So let me show you. See, you can hear the sound of the, and it's either you have it with this nutty groundnut chutney. It is very nutty in flavor and taste. Either have it with this or dunk it in curd. Both ways, it's awesome.